On McKinsey Alumni Field here at Western Illinois. Today's game is between the Western Illinois Fighting Leathernecks and the visiting UMKC Kangaroos. I'm Matthew Hutchison along with my partner Zach Stone for today's game. The Kangaroos come in today's match with a 1-3 record, and WIU is currently at 2-3-1 on the season. After this short break, we will come back for today's kickoff. You're watching WIU men's soccer on ESPN. And then later this week, they beat Mount Mercy. A 2-0 victory right there. So 2-0 on the season, and staying at home, undefeated at home, Zach. So that's pretty good. Home and just kind of cruising an easy win so far.
And we hope they get another one today. But these Kangaroos are going to be a tough matchup for them.
Yeah, Kangaroos come in 1-3 on the year. They lone victory over UW Milwaukee. They won that match 2-1, and then the 3 losses have come from Tulsa Drake, and then just recently number 14 Creighton Blue Jays, who are ranked number 14th in the Division I soccer rankings for men's soccer. So some pretty big teams they've played so far, and Western's not going to slow down coming off 2 wins in a row.
Just saw that replay where Daniel Collins took down the opposing Kangaroo, and that was a rough challenge. Lucky not to get a yellow card.
Pacheco's in the middle and kind of working it up top to create those 2 opportunities they put in the back of the net. Kangaroos will get their first corner kick right there, and nice Hansen gets his foot. And it just bounces off a couple defenders out to number 6, Cepeda, who will put it in for the first goal of the game for the Kangaroos. So, wasting no time, 3 minutes in the game already on who past 2 wins. They haven't seen that as Collins is working on the ball, trying to find Kasi, but the Roos defender steps right there and takes part of the whack. So they've actually played Western a good amount of times. This is the 34th time they've met. Western holds the career all-time series at 19-12-2. Last time we were calling at Western, not really a lot of fouls until like the last got tired and picked up 2 yellow cards. Tahir picked up his first one of the season. Right there, it's a forward 4. The Roos falls down, and nice little step by Jameson Kozar, who one of the sophomores back there, who we mentioned last game too, with freshman last year. And we saw that a couple times last match. Each team kind of picked up the ball, no matter who went out, if it was pretty obvious, and it wasn't very. Collins will give it up to Feeds.
Kawasi tripped up, but no call there. The ref hasn't really been calling the game both ways so far, as he calls a foul on Western as a player from UMKC is tripped up from behind.
Yeah, kind of. It's a pretty, not too fast game. As a card has been awarded to, I believe that's Kasi on that far side for mouthing off. I believe. I'm not sure, Zach, what you saw over there.
Yeah, Kawasi was in the ref's face, and I'm sure that yellow card was for dissent. So that is the first card of the game, as Pacheco was the one who tripped up number 14 from UMKC, but after no call on his foul, Kawasi just lost his cool and got in the ref's face about it.
So now the Roos will send a ball up there, but Jameson trips and lifted balls to number 9. And still can't find him as that back line, really holding him down for the Leathernecks.
Nobody was really at fault for that first goal. It's not as though the back line made any mistakes or anything. It was just the clearance was not out far enough, and it just has hurt the Leathernecks in the end.
Or Eric Johnson. So now you'll see the Roos taking possession over. Again, another ball, trying to find that nice little play by Collins, right? Trying to find Feeds, who stepped up from that back line. Gets a throw in for the Leathernecks on that far. So he is having a pretty good senior year, as he's leading the he has 2 goals and 2 assists, as well as 6 points. Step up, bounces out to Collins, who Collins finds Kasi all alone in the box, but just can't get a good touch on it, but still retains possession. Over to Pacheco, who sends a cross in, but Roos defender just puts a foot on it and lifts it up in the air.
Yeah, Kawasi's touch let him down there.
Leathernecks not putting too much pressure on the ball.
A wide switch finds the right back, but the ball is played off number 11, Ben Fitz.